Cajun is looking the wrong way, and the 50 cal's opening up on the BTR. That 50 cal can tear through the light armor of the BTR. BTR is looking the complete wrong way, just blasting at who knows what. Oh, but infantry goes down. No way. Infantry managing to knock out both the driver and the gunner. The BTR was left basically helpless, no idea what was going on. And Insurgent infantry saves the BTR for a second, does take an AT round as he exits the compound. But now the LAV, this is like Grand Theft Auto right now, and the LAV's stuck. Oh no, he's too chunky. We got a thick boy here. He can't get over and through. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And in this one, we have the Insurgents and Canadians on Basrah. This is Basrah Invasion V6, and typically you have the conventional forces attacking and unconventional forces defending, but this one flips the script. The Insurgents are the attackers, and Canadians have to dig in and defend. It's very difficult for Insurgents in general in squad unless you have like 900 tickets as defenders, but as you can tell from how long this video goes on, we got ourselves a fantastic game. Combined arms, indirect fire, vehicles, infantry, you name it, this game had everything, and I think you guys are going to love it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to check out the live streams over at twitch.tv/MoiDawg, where I stream throughout the week. But that's it for me. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, Eye in the Sky, Basrah, and we've got Basrah Invasion V6. This is, let's turn this off here so it's a little less cluttered. This is arguably one of the most fun Basrah invasion rounds ever. So I think last time we had an Eye in the Sky for this, it was like over a year ago, and it's extremely competitive if you have good infantry squads on the Insurgent side, but also the Insurgents, as you'll see in a second, they have some good vehicles, but you need to protect them because just the kits for the Canadians can be a bit rough. So Insurgents are attacking. They have a bunch of lightly armed vehicles, a couple BRDM scout cars, 2 BTR 80s, 1 BMP1, 2 T62s. One will spawn in 10 minutes, so they start with one, an AA MTLB, and a rocket techie. For the Canadians, they have a bunch of lightly armed transports, or unarmed transports rather, a TAP V with a C6 general purpose machine gun on top, with a 50 cal on top, and then with another C6, as well as a Coyote and a Leopard. So not a lot for them to deal with, so they have to use their good old kits. River crossing, oil cisterns, west outskirts, Crossroads, lower fringe. Let's see what happens. This is one of my favorite to play in as Insurgents.
You need to go first here.
And I mean, they're already saying that they want to like push the point. So if you can push the point, oh, okay, we already have some people moving around and body checking each other.
I got the pitted.
Pit maneuvering, yep. So big push, and we'll see. First point at river crossing is going to be a tough one.
If somebody wants to make a mortar fob close to our main here, it might be very good. I'm on it.
And this is an Insurgent truck. I cannot believe they're going straight into the point right here. This is not going to end well.
Oh, okay. I was going to say wait a second until we get our radio closer, but that's fine.
There it goes. Oh, T62 lighting up. BRDM. Oh, that is fantastic smoke. Are you kidding me? He launches himself into the river, tosses defensive smoke. And Insurgents are going to... Oh, my goodness. The Logi pops. Tandem round. Knocks out one Logi. And that's not how you want to start the game. It's sneaky Canadian underneath the water tower. And there he goes, running back, trying to get more ammo. And that is a perfect start for that Canadian. MTLB now pushing in as well, just trying to get fire on river crossing. They need to get a screen up so that way they can get this fob up. They need to have a forward respawn. D62 still laying into it. And we're going to turn on the outline so you can see just how many Canadians are up on the front line here. Oh my goodness! AT hits the side of the MTLB. Gunner pops off, and he goes down to the bottom of the river. Infantry dismounting on the other side as well. This is a really good use of your vehicles, getting them across. Rockets landing as well. It is just all exploding in front of the insurgents here. BRDM as well coming around the backside, and this is a nice little flank.
Seven, see if your medic can pick up
It is
my
all
guys.
wide open for the insurgents. AT hits the backside of the BRDM. Now BRDM's getting smoked by a 50 cal. This is a 50 cal bunker.
Switch off the Logi-6 to come over here. Where are they spawning?
Oh, just barely going to get out of it. And infantry are still pouring across the river crossing. And we're going to turn this cap on. Look how large, as the Logi does pop finally for the Canadians. Look how large of a capture point this is. And the interesting part, you actually have Duchess, as well as two other Canadian infantry. Duchess does just go down now. Oh, AT getting that BRDM. He's on fire in the river. There's going to be no way to save that because they're going to try to dismount and they're going to get caught by infantry. Hold on. Aikushi might completely disregard everything that I just said, and he's going to pull out that repair kit. This is a good little ambush spot. Is he actually going to save this? No way does he save it. Aikushi with the BRDM save. That is a huge play. Because now that Canadian's going to be out of that AT, and now he's going to have to go all the way back over on the other side of the river. Whoop, hello, bridge. On the river in order to try to rearm. BRDM with a fantastic save as we saw a Hell Cannon blast land just on the other side where 4 zombies, Mr. Lucan, and all these guys are chilling out. Really aggressive plays from both sides at the moment. Infantry still have just a little toehold on. Oh my god, they're short. Call it off. Hell Cannon lands on the friendly infantry on the end of the bridge, and that just wipes wipes the attackers. Oh no, Elio wrecked, gets wrecked. Buttimus Prime. Oh my, Hell Cannon is short. It is dropping right on the friendlies. Toxic Taco with another apology. And we're trying to see exactly. You see, this is the fob radius they have right now. The blue circle. They're getting 1 hab up right here, which is, oh, that is going to be tough. BMP's trying to screen as well. Infantry. Oh, now look at that Hell Cannon. Are you kidding me? Lands right in the compound. Oh my goodness, and 4 zombies of the apocalypse also goes down. Infantry just popping all around. If they can keep this Hell Cannon fire on the hab, it's going to prevent reinforcements from pushing back up. Oh my goodness, and that is just dialed in. This Hell Cannon is in a perfect spot. Just need to keep the pressure up and let the infantry, oh, Mr. Ander and Wins, they're not digging up. Oh god, this Hell Cannon. We're gonna go take a closer look at that because all the Canadians, you can see red outlines of the Canadians. This Hell Cannon coming down is just unrelenting. With the dispersion of it, it's going to keep moving back and forth, and that one they just lucked out. A couple infantry had just left that hab area. You can see, oh, mortars, they're now returning. It doesn't look like they're aimed towards the Hell Cannon, though. I think this is actually more towards across the river crossing itself. Hell Cannon is once again landing a bit short. But nice little fob here. The main issue we're seeing, though, is you don't have too much infantry pushing up because they still don't have a hab. This is amazing. Hab is just getting built now. It's just coming off timer. But mortars are already landing outside this insurgent hab. Johnny English, oh, hold on a second. MTLB hard charging across the river. Gunner goes down. You have infantry close. Insurgents doing everything they can to get infantry on their side of the river, using smoke, trying to just conceal the infantry that's going to dismount and run out of here. You can see all of them what looks like a full squad inside that MTLB, and there it goes, the clown car. They pour out Insurgents. They're running straight towards the gunfire. There was Starcrafter, Buttimus Prime. They're laying into this compound. Mr. Lucan trying to hold the door. Hold door, hold door, hold door. Tooth Fairy, the last one up. And they take it. Insurgents take it. But no, once again, the indirect fire. It's hitting Insurgents. Pewfinger goes down. Patton as well. Insurgents keep blowing themselves up. Every time they get across, they just get blasted from their own teammates. And that is it's a double wipe. Insurgents wipe both sides. MTLB once again just chilling on the other side. One Wheel Dude has nothing to do. 206 tickets to 851, and here we go. Another MTLB, not MTLB, rather, the BMP. Trying to lead the charge on this one. Oh my goodness. It's short. You're really short. Everybody firing indirect is too damn short.
If you guys can get into the BTR,
I have my drone up, and I'm about to get IEDs on this in 1 sec here. See if I can hit something. If you guys see any armor, let me know.
Insurgents, you can hear on comms, trying to figure out what exactly to do. Thankfully, the tank is not up yet. I think that's a 30-minute timer. But Insurgents, now their armor pushing across, and once again, Insurgents, the clown car goes. Oh, there's not too many now. Sudath and Soggy Toes, Tax Soviet. Oh my God, Matt Taylor dismounts and gets blasted by a GL. I mean, this is just comical at this point. Insurgents trying everything and just, it ain't happening. BTR trying to push over, and D2 Khan, Walking Toddler, Yanties, they're still just in the smoke chilling. Mortars, and okay, these are enemy mortars right here, the ones just landing on the bridge. These are the mortars from the Canadians. Canadians are doing a fantastic job at using mortars for a defensive shield right now. They're keeping the perimeter, and it looks like one Hell Cannon maybe landed in there, knocked them out just a second ago. But the mortars, if the mortars stay up, Insurgents. Ooh, they got just a little sliver of the cap, and it starts to tick over blue. Sheva is one of the last few up, and here you go. This is why. Look at all the blue.
4 Chev capping now.
4 Chev cap, because you have so much blue on the north side of the river. South side is the top of your screen. That's where the Canadians are, and you can see currently overwhelming numbers.
4 move mark for mortars. 4 move mark. Oh, here we go.
Canadians. Yeah, good call out on command comms. Wenz is trying to direct the mortars in order to hit that hab. And honestly, if there was one mortar that could land right into this little compound, ooh, GL or a frag round comes really close to clearing that. Oh my God, Hell Cannon! They're on top of it. They realize that this last little ruins.
Yeah, dude, you'll get so many kills. There's so many people right there. Cannon in the air.
And you got mortars that are slowly but surely dialing in. Another Hell Cannon lands. I mean, this is just, oh, they got the hab.
All right, their hab is down.
They got the hab. There is a
Keep the mortars on it so they can't get the hab back up. Keep the mortars on
halfway to neutral. Since the flag is halfway to neutral, you're now going to have a couple infantry. Oh, and hold on a second. I mean, this is actually incredible right now. You have a little flank, Sam Crow and Shiv, as well as a I think it's a BRDM just behind us off screen, are pushing behind, and they're starting to cut them off. So now you're going to have so much infantry focused on keeping the hab alive. You're going to have infantry trying to prevent whatever attack is coming on the south side. And you're also having infantry get obliterated by the UB rockets coming in. I mean, they just laid into it. Oh, Ninja and
But we need to check on that.
was it Jolin? Oh my goodness, that was a group of 3 bodies. Jimbo also goes down. Every piece of indirect fire that the Insurgents could use is being used perfectly. They just needed a little bit more infantry presence, and now that they've got that, the point is completely swapping in the Insurgents' favor. Really, really well played. I mean, this is the Insurgent front line of the infantry. You got the vehicles in the secondary line firing over their heads as another tank round comes in. And then the indirect fire. I mean, this is as combined arms as you're going to get. Absolutely love it.
An armor pick up on the rest of the guys here at River. Pick up as many guys as you can.
Close quarters here around this corner. Trying to root out the last Canadian, and oh, there's a little trade.
2 there. 2. I hit one of them.
Yeah, good comm, says 2 there. I hit one of them. I hear tracks. Okay, Coyote is up. This is the Coyote for the Canadians. And Airstrike just knocked out the Hab. They're going to pick that up in just a second, though, so that isn't too big of an issue. Honestly, I might have waited to instead, because you can see this is a Hab. Insurgents, this is a really, really smart play. Insurgents made sure to have their radio in a position where you could also build a Hab on the other side of the river. So now, even if you knock out one Hab with that Airstrike, Insurgents still have a Hab up. It doesn't matter. Airstrike, you really need to use it in tandem with something, and honestly, more or less, if you're going to... I probably would have even tried to get maybe a tank or some piece of armor if you want to use that airstrike, but might have been better to hold off for the artillery or something like that. River crossing is secured, and now oil cisterns will be the new objective.
Doing some damage.
But they're going to have to root out this fob VCP here first.
We could do a full push to my move marker here.
262 tickets to 784. Insurgents just grinding that first point out, and you got to give credit to the indirect fire here. They've killed plenty of people, Insurgents and Canadians, but that last final few minutes of indirect just keeping the Canadians way too busy. I think they're digging down this radio here, the Canadians.
Make sure we're digging down old tabs.
Sappermans, I believe they're digging down this radio. Because this is kind of like an Alamo situation that you don't want to give a free 20 tickets, to be honest. LAV is the call out. Not completely wrong, but it is a Coyote, a little smaller and lightly armored. We can see right back here. This isn't... This says city center. That's not Arabic. It just says city center with like a wingdings type Arabic font. That's literally city center.
No, do we have a scout car? It should be UAV out of the air.
This is...
You have 50 cal to kill it.
All right. Okay. I mean, hey, it fooled me for like 4 years. I just saw that. Oh my gosh. All right. Like, you couldn't just put it in Arabic? Really?
7-9, tell all those guys with you to
All right, yeah.
run north a little bit here. See if we can
Oh
get a
my
pickup.
goodness. Insurgents
Maybe not.
keep on the VCP pounding, but as you can see, the exfil is happening. A radio is dug down. Expert Bugle, Blank Man bailing out, leaving Tooth Fairy, Lucky, and Ninja Hippo to fend for themselves. And they're going to want to get as many people tickets away from VCP, because that's just going to be a complete roll. The biggest issue... Oh, is that the T-62? They are actually doing that. Okay.
I got mortar barrage now, but I'm going to need a fire mission on it.
T-62 steams across the desert, and this is why he gets one AP round into the Coyote, and he might now see... Oh, shoots through the smoke and mops it up. What a kill. First round knocks out the Coyote's engine. Second round makes sure he goes nowhere for another, what, 10 minutes or so until you get another respawn. Great kill by the T-62. They do need to be a little careful, though, because this is uncharted territory for this round. As there you go, AT.
If you guys are dead, just tell them to hold their spawn.
On the top of this hill, or top of this hill, top of this building, rather.
Here.
And this is going to be their third point. You can see nice capture area right in front of us, but that isn't the active point, so T-72 would make sense to kind of fire and move here. So Insurgents.
F7. Yeah, hold on. We have nobody close to it, so I'm not gonna use it yet. 1 second.
We're here. 3 seconds.
What's up? Oh,
We're here.
yeah. Well, let me get this hab up. I'm directly south of it. I'm in a really good spot right now. Let me get this hab up, and then we can get it going.
Command trying to figure out a plan, and I don't know if y'all caught it, but very good decision. He said, I have the mortar barrage up and available, but there isn't anybody on the point to use it right now. And this is something that, as you play more, it is good to use your command assets, but you always need to follow it up with something. You need infantry or vehicles to push in close and close the gap that your artillery, your mortars, or airstrike open up. So right now, the best sense, and it looks like also Squad 7, they are digging down this radio, also to save the tickets. They want to get a spawn a little bit closer, probably somewhere around where Wrecked or Starcrafter is right now. They want to get a little bit closer.
The spawn on this tab is coming down directly south. 3, let me get it in like 1 minute. Let me get an attack mark on oil if you can.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. Yeah, they're working on to get a new fob, a new attack fob, and this could be a huge play. I don't even know how they snuck inside there, but Insurgents, once they get the numbers and you have artillery coming in and just keeping the Canadians pretty much locked in this warehouse over the oil cisterns, once the mortar barrage keeps them in, the northern vehicles can move a little bit closer, and then infantry can overwhelm. Really good use to just be patient with your command assets and use them at the right time.
APC, I can pick you up, pick you guys up, and then haul you.
And this is a little Logi Chiquitico with the nice little Mercedes-Benz. Nice little Logi run. Thank you for your service, Logi man. And the Canadians, so this is the Canadian fob right here.
I messed up. Apparently you can't get out of the hab, so 1 sec here.
Oh, it's just... Oh, he slides into a Delta York. Buttimus Prime opens up and doesn't kill him. Oh, okay, all right. Just had to make me wrong. Fine. Finally knocks him out. Delta York gets murked as he tries to drive away, getting his own Logi run in.
Tell your guys not to shoot if they spawn here. They don't know we're here.
Yeah, they definitely don't know they're here when
I need a new attack mark too.
Buttimus Prime and Asahi have stayed completely silent. This will be a complete surprise to everybody in this Canadian fob.
1, can you get me 1 or 3? Got here, perfect.
Buttimus Prime. Oh, and the Rocket Barrage also coming in. 255 tickets to 712. Canadians, well, I think about 2 minutes until the Leopard comes up. And when the Leopard comes up, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Chipmunk wins. Starcrafter, Asahi pushing up. Buttimus Prime as well. And Buttimus Prime should hear this radio. This is a really bad position to be in if you're the Canadians. Chipmunk also going to run right by it. He should hear it. He hears it. You hear him on command or on local comms. Yeah, I see the radio. We got radio here. We got radio here. And this Canadians need to act very quickly. Co-Jester running in, and Wince needs to hold it. AT goes in. Radio is not on bleed out yet, but it is halfway down. There's no spawn up for the Canadians. B-Red goes in guns blazing, and it is all happening at the warehouse. Wince goes down. B-Red, Co-Jester goes down. Insurgents have the building. Blankman trying to come around the corner. PFC, Jimbo, Lucky, and Realist as well pushing up. but Chipmunk with that shovel out. Yeah, Insurgents have the high ground right now. Oh, RPGs, grenades, whatever it is, reboot your mind, goes down, and Lucky might come in with a massive flank here. Can he be lucky? Turns the corner, gonna catch one Insurgent, goes full auto, and oh my god, the disrespect. That was a one-shot Mosin to the chest and absolutely drops him. Oh, you love to see it. And the radio is on bleed. Canadians are, if you're here, you're here. And if you're not spawning in, well, you got nowhere else to go. Not even a rally. And what I'm seeing, maybe 5 or 6 Canadians. And that is all kind of the team's hope in order to hold this position. You can see the amount of pressure on the south side and the lack of respawns. You can already see, and hold on, Chiquitica, what are you doing? Oh no! Oh my god, he almost ran himself over. He like spirals out of the car, almost runs himself over, flops down and takes 2 7.62 rounds to the chest. And that's one way to go, and that's also going to cost him a Logi. Canadians are, well, let's just say the game isn't going to end here. Insurgent Clown Car once again, Beefy Taco, Nova, Elfo, Pewfinger, Johnny English, Empty Hammer pushing in. Blank Man goes full auto though and trying to do what he can. MTLB is on fire. He had hit it with AT just a second ago. And Johnny English running with his pistol. Oh, the little clink. Out of ammo. Full auto. Maybe not the best best in that situation. Uh-oh. And the PPSH gets the trade. Linkman and Ball Long. And here you go, PFC Jumbo, some guy. Well, never mind. It's just Sapperman. Sappermans and Panopticon. There you go. Radio has gone down for the Canadians. Panopticon goes down, trying to push in. Jeffrey with a good kill. Letimus Prime pulling out his bandage, and oh, he's trying to take care of his buddy. Oh, and with the one-handed shot, and he also gets wrecked. Rex gets wrecked. Sapperman just trying to keep some Canadians up, and with the grenade one-wheeled, oh, it goes right in the other side of the building. Sapperman's going for the clutch revive, and it's going to be up to one wheel. Oh, he's a medic. That's why he's going for the heals. It's the double medic right now. You got 2 med packs for the quick revive. Rifles back out, and they're going to get it one wheel. Oh my goodness, one wheel dude turns the corner, and it's an Insurgent wipe with the last stand of the Canadian medics. Here over command comms, radio's burnt out or bled out. There's nothing to fight for the Canadians except for them. It's 2 buddies in a tough situation trying to make it work.
Pick me up.
Holding the lines and taking out as many as they can. Oh,
I think
one goes down, and there you go. Hey, they did everything they could. Sappermans and Mercus, you got to give them a salute there. Good effort.
Nothing. We're trying to put a repair station in.
But not enough. Ooh, Asahi actually gets domed from a sniper. I think it might have been Rake over there laying down. Yep, you can hear that Timberwolf sound pop off. Realist as well as Ninja Hippo, but it is no longer the active point, and you're just going to have some small skirmishes out by oil cisterns. 50% to cap. Highly unlikely that they're going to be able to do anything, but this is where the game can turn on its head. The Canadians have their Leopard, and it is Dan, Delta Man, American Sniper, and Buttzuka Joe. All right. Okay. Yeah, and of course, Buttzuka Joe. Buttzuka Joe in the command hatch. And let's see exactly where. T62. Ooh, this is actually pretty sneaky. Okay, so pardon the quick camera movement here. This is very sneaky. I haven't seen a squad do this before. But Soviet Gnomes, Whitaker, and Paul, they are the T62 crew. And they have decided to hide the T62 and pull out their binoculars. So that way they have no T62 profile. And instead, as infantry, they can try to peek and find this this leopard. Interesting play. As we can see the rounds just impact in the desert here, a little short of the Lodgies trying to hit. Leopard can absolutely rule the desert, but the T62 can get a nice ambush on him and completely flip the script. Ooh, just barely misses, but the 50 is now opening up, and oh, Insurgent. Oh, hold on. No, that was just the co-pilot. Someone in the passenger seat.
The rocket techie, I got it stuck. I'm sorry.
This is the bravest of Lodgies. And he's unfortunately going to finally go down. As we're going to see. Oh my goodness, the T62, just as he was starting to run across the desert, the Leopard has already taken a shot. T62, I'm surprised they hadn't have called out. Oh, the Leopard hits the palm tree. You can see him right through. Oh, and the T62 bounces the first shot. They were trying to go for the track. 50 cals are impacting here. That round actually goes through the ammo rack. Oh no! Okay, the sparks of the 50 cal made it seem like the ammo was cooking off. Instead, it goes through, pins through the turret, just misses the ammo rack, impacts behind us. You can see that smoke. That is very, very lucky. And that is unlucky for the T62. 2 rounds already impacting. And a second T62 has moved in. T62 is still being impacted, and here you go. 1 T62 on the right side of your screen, 1 on the left. And the Leopard is moving to engage. The new one, T62, bounces his shot. You can see the AP round just clank off the desert. T62 now. This is the second one coming in from the flanking side, and he's taking the brunt of it now. Good impact from the T62, but that might just be it. 1 more round and this T62 is cooked. The Leopard seems to be standing their ground. And, oh, just barely. It's on fire. You need to get those repair kits out. The Leopard's going to have the quicker reload. No, it goes. The Leopard goes down. 2 T62s are just too much. And Insurgent Armor able to completely punish that Leopard just out in the distance. It took a little bit of a distraction from that first T62, but the second one comes up clutch.
On main, just stage at main. Load up in the AA APC. We can haul about 15 dudes.
And T62s somehow stay alive. Just barely though. So west outskirts after that tank fight. Unfortunately for the Insurgents, or sorry, unfortunately for the Canadians, they don't have any heavy armor right now. T62's mopping up the Leopard. Coyote actually just spawning in, but still, that is a light reconnaissance vehicle.
To spawn main, load up in the APC.
And it is just down to infantry, really, at this point. T62 laying into with the frag rounds. You can see Duchess, Pan, Tooth Fairy, Lucky, Be Red, just strewn across the compound. Insurgents, they have to work their way through, though, I believe.
Use my AD drone again. Anybody see any armor?
Yeah, Insurgents do have a forward hab. We can see Rake actually pushing into it. Sapperman's just went down next to it as well. Insurgents do have a forward hab. But this city fighting can be extremely brutal. Just a huge grind from point to point. Oh, there it is. Pewfinger pulls the trigger on a frag round and clears out the hab.
We need
Rate
another
goes
hab
down.
somewhere on the west side of outskirts. We're not gonna be able to cross that road.
Realist holding the corner. Gonna be tough for the Insurgents to really push the Canadians. It looked like the Canadians had enough time to build this fob up a little bit. West outskirts here. They have a lot of Hescos on the western side. They have at least a 50 cal. I'm surprised we're not seeing any tow missiles at the moment. Oh, 50 cal. Lays into the little G-Wagon. G-Wagon pops. BRDM with a good little mop-up. Vehicles are just popping left and right for the Canadians. AT flies right over Jeffrey in the BRDM. Hold on a second. What just... Thunder Knight. Oh my goodness, this was an ambush. Xander, Ben, and Magnus with the mine knocks out the Logi coming in. Gome trying to do a Logi run gets blown up by the mine. The little Gator on the way back gets killed by the BRDM, and it is just coming every which way for the Canadians. Magnus looks like he's going to be dropping another mine, and this is just a nice little checkpoint for him. This is the easiest way to get into the Canadian fob too, so having this be mined, or at least you're unsure of what's going on, is going to be very dangerous. The Canadians go around the left side. They're now opening them up to the 50 cal fire, vehicle fire out in the desert, and if you go in towards this main road, you also have the insurgent infantry that are closing in. So
Kill him.
very good little sapper squad coming out on the south side.
Where?
Just kind of closing that gap.
He was right on my observe. He was running
Magnus
right
and
at,
Xander
where I was.
How are those marks?
doing their part. And here, this is what we're just talking about. Coyote.
Alright.
This,
I'll give you an accurate hat mark. That
I'm
was
gonna
on
make
top of
you guys decide in your own mind right now, is this a smart play by this Coyote?
Try and find their radio. with
What,
ID drone.
think for a second,
can get
what
their
is
abs
out
without
there
heavy mortars.
on the Insurgents? What vehicles do the Insurgents have?
Yeah, those are
Where
accurate.
are the Insurgents gonna be?
Have is marked accurate.
Right now, you know for a fact the Insurgents have 2 T-62s and a BMP-1 and a couple of BRDMs. A scout car can tear through this LAV, the Coyote, if they're not paying attention.
Hey, Ten, if you can spare your logic.
This is a very dangerous play. Look, the BTR-80 as well might see him. BTR-80. Gunner just needs to look left. Either side, BTR-80 is actually going to end up on the wrong side of the Coyote here.
Take it down.
Both. Oh, hold on. BTR just turned. You saw the turret turn just for a half second. Not sure if they actually saw him. Coyote as well. Looks to, I think. Oh, and there it is. That's what we just said. BRDM. Oh, no, it's the BTR. BTR with a perfect ambush position. Coyote not even firing just yet. Now starts opening up. Misses a whole bunch of shots. BRDM opened fire, but he didn't have a full clip loaded. The box of ammo was not loaded. Oh my gosh, that is just catastrophic for that BTR. He fired off a few rounds and then he just needed to reload. Started to engage without a fully loaded set of heavy machine gun ammo, and that's what's going to happen. BTR on the other side though. I mean, we can see that this Coyote does get a kill.
Where is he? Where is he?
BTR
I see him, I see him.
right around the corner. Might have a second shot to knock out this LAV. Oh, an LAV,
Alright,
he's stopping
Bree, you just
to
slide, I'm coming.
Soggy Toast and Sudith.
I don't see him just yet.
Oh man, you just need to do it. You just need to do it. This BTR-80 can completely tear through this LAV. You just need to be a little aggressive.
I think I see him. I got him. Hold on, just stay still.
ID drone from the commander coming in hot. LAV crew none the wiser as they try to repair their little Coyote.
Is there half down yet?
And there it goes. Wow, look at that
Is he gone?
amazing
Is he gone?
explosion. Wow, wasn't that great in cinematic, guys? That was really beautiful. I really liked it. I'm really glad we got a front row seat to see that explosion. That was cool.
He was right there on my move marker.
Do I not have? I swear I have cinematic explosions on. I have cinematic particles. Give me the particles! I want to see it.
Put him in a...
And that's all that remains. That is all that remains.
Literally deleted him.
Never mind, that doesn't remain either. That's gone.
Jumping on top of the hell cannon's barrel as it's shooting.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, use your imagination. Close your eyes. Think of the biggest fireball you've ever seen and then double it. That is obviously what just happened in front of us. AT flying over the BTRs. You can see the smoke.
Guys, we gotta get a better hab up.
And 232 take us to 544. This is where the Canadians can start to bunker up.
Or 7, if 7 can do that before I can. 3, you're gonna have to go with them, I think.
Is 7 just big balling in straight on their head?
I got,
Oh, and it looks, I could be wrong. Nope, we're right. Squad 5 and a bunch of other Canadians. The insurgent fob is no longer up. Canadians have dug down the attack fob that was used for oil just a few minutes ago, and they are actually pushing out into the city and clearing out the insurgents. Insurgents in the blue outlines. We just have Odalak, Buttimus Prime, and these are the only 2 left.
nice job, 7.
Smoke going up.
Johnny English a little bit further. Shiv as well. JP. I mean, there's just not. It's not a full.
5, 1, and 3. Everybody's gotta move in.
It's just not a full attack anymore. Actually, incredibly surprising.
By my own team.
Insurgents have been completely wiped.
Spawn on 7's hab here when it goes up.
Uh-oh, spawn on 7's hab, but that's probably not going to happen. Sheep and Bhutanese Shadow Garden OG. In case you were wondering if he wasn't the original Bhutanese Shadow Garden, he is. He's the OG one. This isn't going to end well. Grenade over the top, and that's going to land right on Sheeps, and there he goes. And that is tough. You're going to lose your 2 tickets. You're going to lose your 5 tickets from the vehicle, and you're going to lose 20 for the radio. That is a tough wipe, and that's going to put the insurgents back quite a bit. Nothing coming in close right now for the insurgents, and for as great as an attack they had for the past couple of points, this one seems to be stalling. Squad 9. I want to say this is a Canadian radio and hab. So even though we see some insurgents on the southeast side of the city, well, that is not any type of spot for the insurgents to spawn on. This is some defensive mortars, or not defensive mortars, some defensive rockets, and
7 lost that radio, it looks like. We need hot drops here. We need to tell you guys to spawn E5 here and armor pick them up and just start dropping them in the point here.
Oh, did they save it? Wow. Hold on a second. The rocket barrage has actually saved the radio. And Canadians are wiped on the radio. Rockets coming in clutch. And it's still up. I mean, it's dug down 1 stage, but the rockets have done their job. Insurgents have not been able to get a fob up here in the past few minutes, but they might be able to just cling on to whatever this situation is down here. It's all up to the MTLB. Pewfinger rolling in. If they can push this radio, this would be a huge save. Oh my god, they're going to pull it off.
11, see if you can go save that Logi over there.
The radio's not bleeding, so we're good. We can get a hab up technically.
Alright, see if you guys can salvage
Terrifying Derp and K9 Enforcement. These were the 2 infantry for the Canadians that were pushing in that radio earlier, and they're screaming right towards it. Pewfinger, Chunk, Starcrafter, Buttimus Prime, and the MTLB need to get over and get this back up.
I'd say dump the supplies in the northern, on the northern radio.
Yo, 12, you need to get some of those
K9
guys
Enforcement.
off the board.
Oh, Jeffrey.
We're not gonna be able to
He's in
feed
the
you.
solo BRDM, and he might have seen
My
K9.
guy got shot off the Logi.
And K9 floating into the buildings behind. But this could be a huge save. You need to go and try to save this radio. Insurgents are actually pouring into this western side. I absolutely, oh, an AT just barely missing the BTR. This is actually incredible. K9 knocks out Starcrafter. Now you have infantry pushing again. You need to get like shovels up, guns up, terrifying derp, Panopticon, CD Malks. You actually have a lot of infantry now starting to push in for the Canadian side. Insurgents are just being a little too slow.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Terrifying derp might be able to do something here. Chunk goes for the... Oh, K9 finally goes down. Chunk goes for the shovel up, and you now have the BRDM just holding this intersection. 2 scout cars, a handful of infantry, and that's going to be it.
If I get attacked,
this is actually insanely well played by the Insurgents. Calling in for that indirect rocket fire. And did, oh my goodness, did it happen again? It happened again. The Gator goes down. Insurgents just terrorizing the Canadian Logi lines. And there's another Insurgent radio right behind here. They now have 2 attack fobs. Oh, and it was Gome again. Oh no, Gome has now driven over 2 mines in 2 different locations.
There happens in the building. I'm hitting it with
building west or building east.
Dogs, Johnson rushing across the open field, and wow, somehow that just didn't work. Delta York in the ruins as well. Sapperman's walking toddler trying to come on the back side. And Hab is coming up. I mean, this is all to play for right here. They have 213 tickets, the Insurgents, but this is a lot closer than the tickets are warranting, because in order to get back to this situation, you're going to have to burn 50 or 60 tickets, and you're not even worrying about the cap just yet. Delta York with a good heads-up play, and never mind. It's blasted by the coax. I think the... oh my goodness, you have a mortar barrage coming in on the... Insurgents, or sorry, the mortar barrage from the Insurgents coming in on the Canadian fob position, and this call out right here, this nice artillery line, well, that is Canadian artillery.
Hab is up, but it is hot as fuck.
That is one of the more accurate call outs I have ever heard in a squad match. And it's about to get hotter.
Go in my RD.
You can see all the blue here. And just look at the outlines of the infantry nearby. There's actually not too many infantry that are inside anything. The moment this ranging shot lands, should be just in a few seconds. First ranging shot should send infantry scampering away. But the unfortunate situation is just... Oh my God! That's the unfortunate situation! A direct hit on the radio and the Hab!
Yeah, that Hellcat just smacked that. Just nailed the shit out of our Hab, yeah.
Oh, they think it's a Hellcannon. They're calling off the Hellcannon artillery. Only now do they just realize that's enemy artillery.
Hit the guy inside the Hab on the shovel.
Oh my goodness! GG's for the Insurgent fob, because it is about to be flattened. Incredibly accurate artillery right now. Oh my goodness.
My guy's gonna stay in the building and try to get to it once it comes up. I think he would try.
Radio is already on bleed out. And there is nothing left. You can see just the blue outlines. Only one more Insurgent. Hab is... yeah, Hab is no longer. It is all up to, I believe this is Chunk, running out with his shovel. Can he save the radio in time?
My guys getting the radio if you can place another Hab.
And he saves it. Oh my goodness! What a play! He dives to the grenade just as the last shovel ticks it up to the second stage. Radio prevented from bleed out. Canadians nearly pull it off. And more shoveling happening. This is who almost made the play of the game right here. Papticon, hold on. Dogs Johnson now coming as well. Oh my goodness. He's going to toss. Oh, he nearly got completely murked by this heavy machine gun. Canadian pulling out his bandage. Is he going for the rifle or the grenade?
He's on.
What a shot! Manages to get the headshot, and he's running back to his BRDM. Attack Soviet it is. And they save the radio. 188 tickets. This could be a game-winning play right here because the Canadians are now being pushed out of their position. Their HAB. What? Oh, in the chaos of the mortar barrage, the Canadians were overwhelmed. They've actually lost their HAB. Hold on a second. The attack fob that used to be is no longer. Pewfinger, Buttimus Prime, Patton, in the chaos, actually were able to stay into the building, dig down the Canadian radio, and now the only radio left up on the position is actually the Insurgent, a complete Uno reverse card, and the Insurgents are starting to just barely get enough numbers to start capping West outskirts. Now Canadians, you can see way out here, this is one rally. Insurgents have the actual spawn points if they can just get the HAB up. But right now, Canadians, only one squad can quickly come up on the objective through this rally. Insurgents are going to start pouring into the remaining compounds here. Drow Lives Matter. That's pretty good. Big Bean, Tooth Fairy, Duchess. This is the last kind of stronghold on the objective. And this has just been like fantastic coordination, I think, from both teams. Insurgents really, it is very, very difficult for Insurgents to win any matchup, right? But as an attacking force, it is so difficult for Insurgents to beat a conventional faction. And the reason they're doing it is because of what we're just watching right now. We're watching vehicles that are rowing around their infantry. We're watching indirect fire that is moving and adjusting, and infantry that are working together. Command comms are some of the best command comms we've heard in a while. And this is just, they're just showing up and putting on a clinic of how you can attack Basrah. BTR as well nearby, and there I think they're trying to get this HAB right now, and the HAB does go up. Wow, unbelievable. Insurgents just barely hanging on, and they now have a HAB up, and it is spawnable. Give it a couple minutes and West outskirts should be in Insurgent control unless something crazy happens. Jeffrey goes down to BRDM because of a nice little play by Islamic Steak and Buttzuka. 166 tickets to 445. It's definitely cost him though.
They're recapping outskirts again, guys. We need more bodies.
I'll hide somewhere around East West if they want to wait.
Buttimus Prime going to run in, and he dies on this stairwell. I mean, this is the Alamo right here. Big Bean, Tooth Fairy, Ganges, Sea Space Cowboy, and now Thunder Knight. Oh, hold on, Lucky as well getting in, Legally Crazy. You're starting to get a little bit of the Canadians snaking around the building, snaking around the alley, and they're actually linking up with Canadians on the objective. If the Canadians can now sneak a Logi in and get oh, you see squad 2. Maybe they're trying to get a Logi somewhere. If they can get a spawn point on the objective area, and hold on. Sudeath, oh, Cajun is looking the wrong way, and the 50 cal's opening up on the BTR. That 50 cal can tear through the light armor of the BTR. BTR is looking the complete wrong way, just blasting at who knows what. Oh, but infantry goes down. No way. Infantry managing to knock out both the driver and the gunner. The BTR was left basically helpless, no idea what was going on. And Insurgent infantry saves the BTR for a second, does take an AT round as he exits the compound. But now the LAV, this is like Grand Theft Auto right now, and the LAV's stuck. Oh no, he's too chunky. We got a thick boy here. He can't get over and through. Has to shimmy on past the concrete. BTR, I think they stopped to repair, and he's not going to be able to get through the concrete as well. He sees him. Can he hit it? Oh, just barely to get over. And BTR finally pops. Good effort, but unable to really get out of harm's way. BTR.
That's rolling up on my other APC. It's dead.
Alright, so you got it.
Well, trying to do what they could.
Labs,
Rockets as well, softening up the positions. Hell Cannon as well, laying into it. But this is just incredible from both sides.
My IED drone, I'm putting the IEDs right now on my drone, so 1 sec here.
Ooh, T62 with an impact into the LAV. LAV once again is too much of a thick boy. Can he get around? T62 with another impact, and the LAV can do nothing. He's just trying to do a 28-point turn to try to get around. LAV now underneath the bridge, and that might be just enough. Oh, good defensive smoke as well.
Enemy radio on G845 is accurate.
I mean, this is what you like to see.
Is that tank dead?
Both sides just balls to the wall, and this is a Canadian radio. They're trying to get a hab up.
I can get him with my IED drone. You can just
Asahi goes to push legally crazy.
I'll get him with my
All right, we're gonna. I know
Okay.
someone's gonna say it. Moi, there's a lot going on. Why are you opening the map? So we know the hab. This is the hab building we're in right now, right in front of us. This is a Canadian hab.
Crack 'em and then leave.
They're losing numbers on it. Insurgents are just swarming of it. If Canadians have enough infantry to push in and get it up, they might be able to hold it up. But hold on a second, is that the Leopard? It is the Leopard. Leopard is being impacted by the T62. And both T62s now shooting it.
I'm coming in still. I'm still kind of far right at the moment.
Hey,
We're just trying to keep them disabled.
you know what we should do, Leopard crew?
Yeah, don't get hit though. Don't
We
get
should
hit.
go to the same spot we died about 2 minutes after we spawned in the first time. You know how like we spawned in and we went to the hill that overlooked the whole map and then we died?
Lab was heading
What
east
if
down
we just
that
try
road
that
with the
again?
bridge. I'm
Do you
gonna
think that would
put a
work?
general mark on it.
No? Oh,
I
what?
saw him heading east of
No
this mark.
way! No way! Oh, shucks.
Good call out, squad 1.
Leopard, unsurprised. There it is. See, there he is. Oh, to be fair, he is about 100 meters west. To be fair, Moi, that's not the same spot. I get it. I get it. It's different. It's like same, but different.
Copy, I got mortars coming out now.
Leopard gets eaten up by the T62s, and Insurgents are about 15 seconds from capping west outskirts.
They're getting the southern hab.
And there's still some good firefights happening.
For a while.
Just look through gas, see if anything's there.
Look through gap, see if anything's there. Yeah, they just want to make sure no.
That might be.
Oh, there's the cab. West outskirts is a go. And here, oh, hold on a second. Wait, whoa. Hold on a second. This is a little chaos brewing on the south side. So Crossroads is the next objective. This rectangular prism right below us here. This is the objective area.
Shit.
We're doing mortars for now.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. I think some guy actually shot the drone out of the air. Either we once again had a no explosion IED, which is pretty likely, or some guy actually shot the IED out of the air. Either way, some guy is trying to dig the radio up. Cajun is now pouring into it.
Okay, then yeah, he definitely fucked off.
10, can I get a pick up
We
here,
see
10?
the bodies of the insurgents around it. Oh, and you also have Max Recon as well. Cajun turning the corner. Some guy, does he have his shovel up in time?
Oh, I didn't have it on full auto. God damn it.
Yeah, hey, that'll do it. Are they able? There is still no hab though.
One, we're gonna try to get him on the mark, or half of my mark, and cover us.
Max
with counts.
Recon. If he has a grenade, that's what you want to do. Some guy still holding the corner, and
Okay.
well. This just looks like they got lost and they just ended up in a war zone, right?
Yep, 100% accurate radio.
Yeah. Squad 9, can you tell your what's it called, your Logi to come pick me up? I'm gonna have up by mom.
All right, Canadians doing something over there. Gator.
Where are you at?
10.
But good play with the Insurgents.
Tactic.
Or sorry, the Canadians. Oh, hold on a second. Ball long.
Okay, your Logi to come to me.
He actually just dropped 2
So you can
C4
have up north side of Crossroads.
or an IED. He dropped IED on the hab.
We need one of the Logis though, guys, to build another head.
Or he didn't. I thought I heard it. Maybe he dropped C4 on the hab instead of IEDs. But ball long. So this is the Canadian hab. Crossroads is in this, the Crossroads right here. This is the new objective area. Well, no, IEDs didn't pop for whatever reason. So the new defense point for the Canadians is right behind. Oh, LAV. LAV turns the corner and runs right into Jeffrey in his BRDM.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a very, that was a series of unfortunate events there. So Canadian defensive hab right here, and this is a great position for it because you're going to have a bunch of infantry able to get into the buildings and then hold this.
West.
This is a large capture area, so 205 tickets. You still have infantry for the Insurgents all the way on the northwest side of the town. They have to fight through all of these high-rises. This is the hard part. It's not necessarily just, you can't shift W into the point. You need to clear out all of the spots so you can get reinforcements flowing in. And this is just going to be very time-consuming. It's going to be very, very ticket
Two, if you
heavy.
can clear out that area, because I'm going to bring a Logi in there. Get a have up close to Crossroads.
We're going to try to go for that radio by Squad 9 real quick.
And mortars are coming in, but the further they go in the city, the less effective these mortars and hell cannons are going to be. You can see, if you're in the vehicle right now, you have no idea how much infantry is nearby. Oh, BTR, hold on a second. What is happening? Ring around the rosy. BTR ambushing the LAV, and they're out of ammo themselves. Trying to reload it. Oh, BTR.
If we can stop them from crossing the road to get to Crossroads. If we get
I don't know if
road like 3 is right
these
now, it's
BTRs just must be ambushing without full ammo.
Gotta keep my back clear, don't stay.
There's just something wonky happening with these BTRs. They are only firing a burst of ammo and then running out and ending up getting killed.
Anyone see those heavy
Those
mortars we're launching?
I do know the heavy machine gun ammo isn't the largest, but you need to kind of work with what you got if you're if you know whether it was ammo or sometimes it can also be kind of like the striker where the I think it overheats. I'm just not quite sure how fast, but either way, you know that's going to happen. You can't just face check your vehicles in there. Oh, there's some revenge. Matt Taylor with the tandem from around the corner.
Another half going up for Crossroads.
187 tickets to 352. And the tandem gets a nice little revenge. And hits the Logi as well and hold. Oh, that is the perfect timing because Tax Soviet now with the BRDM. It is going to be a vehicle graveyard. These is 10 quick tickets just pop. LAV down, or Coyote down rather, and BRDM is now going to just tear into the infantry. Mortars are just pouring down onto this hab area. Twisted Stogie gonna trying to creep up on this BRDM. But
Danger close, heavy.
ooh, Delta York trying to get that gator out of there. I don't think that's going to happen.
For TKs.
Oh, there's another one. The G-Wagon pops. That's 15 tickets, 20 tickets rather, all in short order. And they don't even see the gator. Nope, now they got it. Nope, still don't see it. Hit it in plain sight. I think he's overheating, actually. You see the barrel smoking. There it goes. Swaps to the coax. Wait a second. This swap? I'm going crazy. It looked like some of the like actual texture was swapping depending on the vehicle, or sorry, the weapon he was using. Gator is still up. It should be an easy 5 tickets. 78 tickets to 326. As indirect fire just flows all over the objective area. Once again, turn it on. So it's all happening down here, and the reason you like that is it keeps the infantry busy on the hab while you can push in and try to capture it. But it is a house of horrors on the northwest side of the objective. Still not able to capture, not enough infantry.
Yeah, we're not marksmen, so I hate you this whole time.
But you now have just a couple buildings that need to be cleared. Jet fuel does not melt COVID.
Yeah, it's
Trying to get some ammo.
grenades, it's not smoke.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, he just tosses a grenade up. Oh my goodness, what a play. He clears the whole top floor. That's why you like being rifleman right there. If you ever complain that you're not able to get a kit and you have to be rifleman, this is why. This is your ammo bag, and it is an endless supply of grenades. Like we saw the last insurgent coming up.
Yeah, because they're just gonna shelter inside. It's not really gonna do anything.
Tosses another grenade. And he should hear. Wonder if he's going to toss another grenade upstairs.
Pushing up north to mosque. They just around the hab.
T62 on the road just out of us, or just outside here. He's taking some AT fire. Oh, he's going to toss another grenade. He tosses another one upstairs. Knocks out one on the floor. Other insurgent has to bandage.
Thank you guys for the ammo. Appreciate it. Mortars are doing
Jet now, I think, on his 5th or 6th grenade. Oh! All right.
We need armor.
All right, T62 beats grenades.
Stopping us from crossing here a little bit.
Problem is, we push into the city, we're gonna get tracked and fucked.
T62 supporting each other, supporting the infantry. Notice how they're not playing World of Tanks. They're not playing War Thunder. They're not going off and doing their own thing. They are in there with a good infantry screen ahead of them. And infantry now slightly just overwhelming the Canadian infantry.
Once we get to 100 tickets, then I'll use it if we need. Oh, we're capped now.
Oh, mortars have dialed it into the hab now.
3, if you can get those halves back up, I'm pretty sure the next point's gonna be in the south.
Mortars, I think you have K9 in. Oh, you see him, yeah. K9 enforcement. This is the bro you need on your team right now. This is a very not sexy job. He is staying in the hab and he is just shoveling. He is acting as a counter mortar right here. Just shoveling and shoveling. If he wasn't there, this hab goes down. I mean, because these are accurate mortars right now. And this is Canadian artillery as well, pouring through the point. Hold on a second. Dan Delta Man, are they need to be something more than just... Oh, no, 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 no. Dan Delta Man and his little G-Wagon, I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Because they're right right next to some T-62s. Maybe they're trying to go for a nice Logi flank.
Hey, Command, you got anything on that island to your east?
We're gonna join them on their adventure here. Oh, BMP ahead of them. That 50 cal can actually tear into that BMP if they get a good jump on it. Oh, you can do it! You can do it! No!
That V is marked accurate at H8 over there. I think the next one's gonna be my move.
What? What?
Thanks, Toast. I really appreciate you staring at him.
You know what? Maybe there was like a gas leak. Maybe he was blind.
Give it 20 seconds.
I can't explain how this happened.
Oh, he's moving now.
I mean, they didn't even hit the BRDM that was ahead of them. Oh my goodness. That is just...
Whatever it is.
Woof. That is rough. You could have gotten 2 good kills right there. So the 50 cal... The 50 cal can mop up the BRDM very quickly, and then you can do some great damage to that BMP as well. But it would have been a huge kill, especially ticket-wise. 144 tickets. Oh, I think the Canadians are trying to claw their way back, but the mortars look like they finally did their job. Mortars. Oh no, hold on, it's the radio. Some guy, once again, he played hero earlier. Oh my goodness, he just goes, he actually shovels up the Hesco in order to try to save it, and he does, he saves it.
Can you place another half down to the radio south of you?
He just died.
I can place a half.
The BRDM pins through, actually kills some guy.
Yeah, I could have Crew do it.
Is it radio? Oh my god, it's on... Yeah, I don't even know how this happened. BRDM knocks out some guy. The radio is still alive. So it is not spawnable by the Canadians, and this is going to be a cap. Crossroads. Insurgents just ticking away, and it is going to be about all square in the ticket department.
I got a Hellcat and mortars going on that radio right now.
239 tickets for the Insurgents.
So that hat mark is accurate.
257 tickets for the Canadians, and it's all down to this. I would say it's like a Game 7, but I just watched the Astros in Game 7 yesterday and kind of have PTSD, and just thinking about it right now is kind of making me cry and sad, and I stayed up for 3 hours afterwards, and I couldn't sleep, and it just tore me apart because the Rangers beat us in our home stadium, which was like the worst possible thing that could ever happen. And no, I mean, I'm going to be over it. I'm not going to be over it right now. I'm still kind of thinking about it. It's kind of depressing and sad. But yeah, no, this is kind of like their Game 7. Yeah, it's their Game 7.
Should do both. Last point.
Oh, God, it is painful to think about. All right, Canadians need to pull something out. 251 tickets.
Get some kills.
233 for the attackers.
Break their spirit.
And they are already laying into it just as they have all game with the indirect fire. Barring some crazy thing right now, I think, I believe the tank still has about 8 minutes or so.
I got my IED drones going up now.
IED drones going up. Insurgents are going to be... Maybe they're still going to go for this radio here. If they are, that's another minus 20 tickets, and it's going to be about an even match. How long has this match been going on? Almost an hour and a half.
10 that you're doing, and 9 are winning us the game. Good job. Very nice.
I love the comms.
Yeah, we're going hard at the mortars.
Like, squad has, I mean, you always, I think Invasion, on good servers with good comms and good squad leaders, Invasion, if you have two competent sides, it's one of the best ways to experience squad. And right now, I mean, we've had good plays on both sides. And hold on a second, LAV.
Enemy lab, I spotted.
Coming across the river here, and
I'm gonna go for their lab here.
Hat B was last seen going westbound.
all right, place your bets. Are we gonna get an IED explosion this time? Are we gonna see it pop?
BTR, who's BTR is...
Oh!
You got a guy creeping up on you.
Logi runs right over a mine.
Got enough cover to just chill.
And, well...
Thank you, though.
Please, OWI, I just want to see explosions again.
Thank you.
I want to see it. Please.
Alright, so I'm gonna need a,
Oh, God.
attack mark on lower
All right,
right
so
here.
Logi pops to a
I got
mine.
you.
IED, it's a secret explosion.
We can get a second hab up for that.
And it is a 2-ticket game. 201 ticket, 2 tickets, 222 tickets to 224. It is a 2-ticket game. And that is going to be tough because the radio went down for Canadians. Logi, or sorry,
Enemy top B. Enemy top B on our hab. North of you, tanks. North
lightly armed vehicle up north
Armor, look north. Look north.
for the
There's a top B.
insurgents.
Got one, can you get it?
Kill it.
And
It's headed west. It's headed west. Southwest.
Attack mark hack.
trying to see. Hold on a second. Oh, that's what they're calling it.
2. Can we get a pickup? Where command is right now?
Oh, there he goes. Wow, good comms. Troll Despair is on fire in the Tab B. And he's... Oh, he actually picked the perfect spot to dismount and try to save that.
Try to get a hab around the south side of this place.
They're trying to go through.
We can place the second hab, yeah. We just need
And AT unable to hit right over that leopard carcass. And wow, gotta give it credit to Troll Despair actually saving the Tap V. Never mind, he's dead. He's really dead. BMP killed him and he's exploded. He's gone. 215 tickets to 216.
Is the enemy tank up? I just heard a whistle go.
Thank you, 11. Thank you, 11.
Tank mark accurate.
You're gonna whistle, I'm shooting.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna wait the full minute here so I can
No,
get
the
more
BMP
people
was firing
moving right
over,
after.
or the T62 was firing over the BMP. A little mixed comms right here. But Leopard should be back in a second. And yeah, they're reconsidering their situations right now as they are floating around main. This is a 214 to 214 ticket game. Anybody's game. Last point. Look at how large the capture area is. So, in Insurgents, this is an insurgent radio right here. This hourglass shape. Fu is trying to get a hab up, or something up right here.
Artie's about to go down here, guys. I just need more people to get ready to move in.
UB-32 with some more rockets. And it is just... It's what the Insurgents have done all game. Soften them up with indirect, bring in the vehicles, keep pounding them with heat and frag.
Let me know how Hell Cannon lands.
Alright, Raj is going down, guys.
Cannon lands.
And... Ooh. Ooh! There it is! Leopard! They can't see him. He's right in front, and I think they impacted the front of the T-62. That T-62 is going to be... Oh, the T-62 bounces off the front of the desert. Oh, then Leopard also misses T-62 with a lifeline. And he impacts T-62, able to get one shot on target. Leopard with another one, and one more shot. The T-62 will go down. T-62 misses. Oh, the screen for the BTR. And it might work. BTR plays hero right now. Oh, Leopard still in another. Oh, he's still in position. Another impact. Leopard misses. Is it going to happen again? Leopard Another impact, and T62 is still alive. The second T62 firing now. The Leopard misses again. T62s can pull it out. And again, they miss. Oh no, it pins through, but just barely. T62 is on fire. Leopard's on fire. They both missed. They both missed. Both T62s misses. Leopard is just barely alive. He needs to put the fire out, and he does. T62 can't finish it off, or can he?
How is that not main? He's in main.
He shot at y'all first.
T62s.
Which is fair. Did anybody else just see the fucking deal on the Hellcat say?
What is happening? The T62s can't finish it off. They're hitting some weird part of armor. Leopard has no idea where he is too. Are they firing heat or something? I'm very confused. Leopard just whiffs.
Damn it. I'm joking.
There is some weird armor physics and they just go away. Leopard just, you need to buy a lottery ticket if you're the Leopard right now. And the Leopard might have a second chance here. Gonna try, oh, and he hits the engine.
Keep taking hats and laps.
Yeah, AT hits the engine. And he's going to be dead in the water. Leopard. This is one of the most intense tank fights I've seen in a hot minute. Just also because of the ticket situation. 178 for the Insurgents, 162 for the Leopard, or the Canadians.
Yeah, I shot like 4 rounds and they all deflected for some reason.
Leopard, I cannot believe they're still in. You need to return like ASAP, RTB, ASAP. Oh, hold on a second. T62 might have a shot right here if you're patient. Oh, maybe. Oh, they choose not to. And let's see how it goes for the infantry fight, because the T62, they're going to be asking for a repair station probably really close. I cannot believe that. Unbelievable. T62 just barely coming out alive. One does go down eventually, but this infantry fight, see exactly where the hab is. The hab is right where blank man is. You can see it sticking out. Infantry, if they start to get close, trying to see if there's an airstrike or something being called. Infantry, if they get close to this hab area and overrun it, it could just be about GG's. Look how large the capture area is, though. So there's a lot of areas the Canadians can just keep trying to like hunker down in. I'm Grumpy Soggy Toast on the south side, wins a bunch of infantry as well, and BMP should see this Logi go. To front right, yeah.
He's inside the main radius circle.
There's some, I'm wondering if they said like, I'm not seeing a warning for, usually warnings pop up if there's like a no main camping. I don't think that's a main camp at all, for what it's worth. If a Leopard, all right, here's what it is. If the Leopard intentionally moves out right side of main and then begins shooting at enemy, that all bets are off, right? You can't have both main camping protection and then start shooting. Leopard has every right to do that. If you want to just pop out of main and start shooting, feel free. But you're opening yourself to get shot. So I think that was all fair. That was a pretty fair fight right there. And both sides kind of go back, turn their tails, and go to repair. Infantry on the south side are slowly trying to break through, and this is just tough. Hab taking GL fire, and infantry. It's just you have to move up, kind of almost fire team by fire team and clear buildings. Do we see Sheep and Zibbins? They're inside, and Big Bean on the other in the other window here. This is kind of what you have to deal with. Each building you can have just a couple infantry just hunkered down. Oh, the radio is in here. I didn't even realize that. Big Bean. Look at the chaos. And Big Bean. Oh, and he has an ammo crate in here. Okay. That's actually pretty good. All right, so Big Bean trying to hunker down with the radio as artillery now from the Canadians. This is the Canadian radio and hab position. Southern hab goes down, and that might just do enough damage to the radio. Radio is still up. Oh, that might have been a direct hit to that radio.
Radio's down. Someone's gonna pick up the south radio.
Radio is down, and this is great artillery for the Canadian side. 143 tickets to 130.
Radio is accurate.
Radio is still alive, though. No worry for bleed out. So just going to give the Canadians a little bit of breath. 142 tickets to 128. And, oh, T62. I think that was a little friendly fire. No, T62 actually impacts. He might have killed an insurgent, but he kills Big Bean, who was holed up into the radio room. And now you have a situation where there's so much barbed wire and stuff. If Buttimus Prime gets in... Oh, and no. The issue with so much in the way of the radio is if you dig down that radio and dig up... Wow, T62 blast Zebras here. If you dig up all of those hazards as well, you can't go... Or the enemy dig up all those hazards. The defending parties can't get back to that radio quick enough. I think this is a very... I don't typically like doing this for radios because of the... How you can use those emplacements and barbed wire against you. It does make for some really cool moments to watch, though. It's just super nerve-wracking if you want to defend that radio. Mortars now. The mortar game has been on point. Love to know how many kills these mortar teams have because they have just dialed in this hab room. 5 or 6 Canadian bodies just lay outside the hab as UB-32 rockets as well pour in. Spawns back up for the Canadians, or for the Insurgents. 133 tickets for the Insurgents, 106 for the Canadians. Buttimus Prime still laying flat in with the radio room. Troll Despair using it now as his kind of defensive corner. Wants to pop anyone who comes in and hold on. Oh, Jeffrey hits a mine. I think he hit a friendly mine, actually. BRDM's going to be out of it for a hot minute. Leopard is back up and firing. And honestly, if... They have a UAV.
This tank is just fucking us up here.
Oh, hold on a second.
Radio again.
Radio gets hit by the 50 cal, and it's on bleed. This could be the game-saving play. Canadians roll up with their G-Wagon, unload on the radio, and they impromptu get deleted. Okay, good effort. I think Curse of the Commentator right there. Tracked with the T62, though. And ooh, the Leopard. I don't think he can quite see the T62. He can probably see that Dishka pointed straight upward. Honestly, if... Oh, that is a little dangerous. And that's why T62 able to take... Oh, this is just dumb... it's just dumb coyote play. There's no reason for this. You're just going to lose 10 tickets right now on your last point, and you're a sub 100 tickets. There it goes. Pop goes the Coyote and 76 tickets.
Barrage and
Trash, Terrifying Derp in Trash Nolix really living up to their clan tag right there. That was one hell of a trash play. Not what you want on your last point defense. 117 tickets to 68.
It's not you.
And Malks and Sappermans, they have set up a, I think this is a repair station fob.
I would be down there already, but I hit some lines.
They want to keep their Leopard in the game without RTBing.
Was not paying attention one bit.
RPGs, or rather ATs, bouncing off that T-62. And you might have, if this UAV was still in the air, they might have been able to call in an airstrike. 113 to 63, and unless something completely changes, the Insurgents, they're gonna win on tickets. Insurgents are gonna win as the attacking force on tickets. And hold on a second. All right, let him cook. Let him cook.
Traded with the guy once. Sorry about that. There's an explosive on the radio.
Ball long. With a very, very ballsy play right now. Oh, and he might... he's like, wait, no, no, no! And he needs to be very careful. Drivers should just barely miss him.
I'm gonna get a second half up really close to the north side of Lower Fraser.
Need to be patient. Patient, young ballsy. Patient.
One, that tank is down south again.
Yeah, I know.
And he has his IED ready. These are like the best moments in game, by the way. You're just you're in your own world right now. You're just on a mission. It's like the old Tom Clancy games. Just going around stealthing. Leopard.
We need an IED drone desperately.
He's just roaming around. You have the Logi.
Radio's gone.
Logi might spot him. Logi going, trying to get back on the road. And nope, he's not able to. Goes right by. And now, if he can actually get this radio, they know that there's a repair station. He's crawling towards the tank. Probably going to take another second or two, then pop up and try to see this tank. If he can actually...
Alright, I got my IED drone. It's about to go up here. We're gonna get this tank.
Logi sees him. And oh!
After they hit, you can mission.
Roger.
Give it up 20 seconds.
Oh my god!
Hey, 80 tickets. Tell you guys not to
EPSH!
80 tickets.
Uh-oh. Did he drop the mine or C4?
Tell you guys not to get up.
The driver seems to care a lot. The gunner seems to not care at all. He has the IED on him. He dropped the IED on him. He's just challenging the Leopard to run him over again. Oh, and he calls it.
We're capping.
And of course, no one's gonna pick up because he's dead. Oh man. Unbelievable. Logi goes to do a Logi run just in time and manages to see the the sapper coming around. He does pay the ultimate price, but 76 tickets to 29. And well, this might be the game right here.
I see their tank.
You got IDs on that thing?
You ID droning it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, guys. Are we going to have a cinematic explosion, or is it going to just...
Don't flex it, just the main fryer thing.
Oh, my goodness. There it is. There, call failed. Call failed. There, it works. There it goes. Wow. I really love these explosions. Come on, man. How am I supposed to buy my daughter's shoes from the shorts I can make without the cinematic explosions? 70 tickets. The radio doesn't matter, but the leopard does. And there it goes. Insurgents win on tickets from the IED drone, knocking out the leopard. 550 kills to 375 kills, 124 revives to 159. Holy balls.